the first round they get a full song warm up, future songs, half songs for future songs. Yeah.
Did you eat your food yet?
No. I'm not done yet. I need to set up 9 o'clock. Yeah, it's like 32 inches.
I'm like, the fuck?
You want me to grab a drink?
No, I have to plug into my Twitch.
Oh, okay.
I need to share the stream link online too. Here. I need to promote the stream as well too.
Yeah.
I think we're ready. I'm just gonna mute the commentary.
And the heat of the night, much close to the fire, and the power of our heart made us be by desire. And the heat of the night, and the heat of the night. In the heat of the night, tonight.
Set. Make a selection. StepManiaX by Step Revolution. Select difficulty.
Hello. Hello, this is my headset.
Yep.
Would you like your headset on too or now?
Not right now.
All right. We are in the third round of the lower division. Winner side, we have Arul, my partner, versus Marley. They're going to be starting off the draw with Feels Just Like That Night. I believe the song was featured in the rumored ITG3. If not, it was definitely in the Pump It Up Pro series. They'll play on the hard 15th difficulty. For those tuning in now, the lower division is 13 to 19s. Wild and hard are applicable if it applies at that difficulty level. Earl maintaining a PFC through the chorus. Marley still hanging on to a full combo here. It's a pretty nice chart to break into. You have a lot of 3-note patterns, so if you try and get into learning how to use 8 notes, you count 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. And then the second chorus, the streams get just a little bit longer, but they're pretty straightforward patterns, no crossovers involved in them. Some little tricky center steps there with the down, center, down, up, so you gotta watch your form there so you don't hit any earlies randomly. strong start for Laura in the first song. Marley hanging in there with a full combo. Just clearing that 4th star threshold. And then from Marley's position, you see that they still maintain a full combo and their graph is trending on the early side. If I was to give them any advice on what to do, I would suggest for them to just raise the speed mod just slightly, and then that should help. If you match your, get your arrows going at a speed where your natural reaction time gives you a perfect, then that's good. Or that's the ideal way to play. So they're adjusting the speed mods here, and they might not be experienced with SMX to be aware that if you tap on the right side of the speed indicator shown on the screen right now, it does what's called like a maximum speed mod. So every song will scroll at that exact same speed without you having to do the manual calculations with the multiplier on it.
Hi, this is audio. That constant speed multiplier is a godsend for beginner players like myself.
Yes, and then games like Pump It Up have it in the game as auto velocity, and ITG has it as an M mod. I haven't played enough DDR World to know how those mods work yet, but I think they have a lot more granular options for speeds now, which is really helpful to be able to fine-tune your speed to your liking.
Marley getting a couple of off-time judgments there. The thing about SMX that's really brutal is if you get a word of early or late on any of your judgments, your points are gonna suffer real bad.
And then if you come from another gameplay with like a really tight form, you have a tendency to drag too and possibly get earlies or held misses from just not picking your feet up enough. But this one has really tricky rhythms on it. You have a lot more offbeats in this chart compared to like your typical chart. So it's a little hard to lock into that blue note rhythm, as you can see in this chart, especially when it comes to the vocals of the song.
All right.
And Laura takes the set.
And she, with another full combo too. Really impressive performance.
Yeah. And then, yeah, like I think for Marley, if they just raise their speed mod just a little bit, it should help them a bit. And maybe if they're playing on a higher sensitivity setting, maybe a lower sensitivity could be helpful too as well. But that's not it for Marley yet. This is a double elimination bracket. Sorry. Okay. How about we just split the screen with the bracket? We could probably do that thing where we like do that and then put OBS here. Make that's not what I want. Yeah. Is this fine? I guess.
It'll work.
We'll make it work. Except I can't read anything. I'm gonna just put this over the bracket.
Yeah.
Oh god, I don't want that. I don't want to see the Discord DMs. We are windowing over here.
Click that.
I use a Mac normally, so I don't know the keyboard shortcuts on a Windows. And also, this is like a mini keyboard, you know?
Yep, so this is going to be our losers first match. Lil Blake versus 4x4 style.
Alright, so Lil Blake, it's in alphabetical order, I should find this. 4x4 style should be up at the top. Loses round one. Alright, and it looks like their set's going to be... Okay. And then I'm going to drag this a little more too. We don't need all of that.
Yeah. I think that'll work.
Okay, we'll make it work. All right, they're warming up with Anubis. Because both players have played already, they're going to do about a half song warm-up. So they're going to play till about the 50 to 60% mark, and then they're going to touch the screen to exit, and then play their set. And then I'll be back. I'm going to have my breakfast.
enjoy the music, enjoy the dancing. Good luck to the competitors. I'm gonna also mute my mic for a bit.
Baseline gonna make me Baseline gonna make me
Tonight.
This is Dak Dell here to provide commentary. Oh, my mic's on? Okay.
So as we see, we're playing the bass and the melody hard, just regular hard. Oh. So right now, as we see, Little Blake is actually leading by a little bit. He did pick up a few yellow perfects in the beginning, but 4x4 style, some got it early somewhere, or grade somewhere in the songs. Oh, but Blake just missed.
Yep, the lead swings back to 4x4.
Yep, but right now, it's like anybody's game.
4x4 took our son's Bazaar.
So Blake has to win this if he wants to move on. Yep, we're almost at the end of the song, so we will see if any big changes happen. But I'm not too sure at this point. Yep, but it seems like 4x4 style takes it.
Yep, 4x4 takes the match.
Yep.
Will be moving on to the next round, which I believe bumps back up to winners semi. So winners semi, reset score. This is going to be ceiling.
Oh.
Select your difficulty.
So our next match is Noir versus Ceiling Fan.
Yep. There's a. We had to skip winner semi because there's a current player conflict at the moment.
Yep. I guess one of them is at DDR.
Yes.
I think we. Oh. And we start off with Crazy Loop.
Oh, they're just going right into it.
Yep.
Ceiling Fan maintaining the edge.
Yep.
SMX is all about timing.
Yeah, very MA focused. Like, you can get a grade somewhere, but as long as you're the rest of your judgments are good, you will be golden. Versus the guy who gets a PFC, but he gets way too many yellow perfects. But yeah, Huron Travis says a lot of retro no skin reps in this stream. No skins are kind of dependent on what you like.
That is entirely player preference.
Yeah, though most people do kind of lean towards Vivid as kind of the meta note skin. If you like a different note skin, try it. I mean, yeah.
There's a lot of options in SMX.
Yeah.
There are a lot of options.
Yeah, it's way better than DDR where it's like even for a while, you couldn't even change a node skin unless you went onto like the website. And it looks like
think
Ceiling
that's
Fan takes
still
it with
kinda
a
the
5-star.
I still think that's kind of the case with DDR. You can't really change skin settings without the website.
They have changed it in World to be more like to throw more of the UI of the website stuff
And
into the game.
Again, right there, SMX, all about timings.
Yep.
You're 16 to 23. That's the difference.
Yep. But they're, yeah. And with Ceiling Fan mostly being very close to the MA window. Next song is
Sing It Again.
Sing It Again.
Oh, the touchscreen navigation in SMX is
Yeah, way better.
almost half the reason I play SMX and not DDR or Pump.
To be honest, it definitely does help a lot because, especially with the new update, some people have been complaining about DDR, how it's kind of harder to actually navigate through the menus if you don't know what you're doing. But yeah, as we get into it, Noir takes the lead with a slight edge.
Still very much anybody's game, though.
Yep, it's still too early to say who can win. But this song is good, though. I mean, to be honest, SMX, while they don't really have too many notable licenses, they have a lot of obscure good stuff.
Well,
Yeah,
Kyle Ward and his team have a taste, that is for sure.
no, definitely. But I mean, in a way, it definitely helps because since they can't just always go to the big licenses, they have to find the good stuff that might not have been known. Yep, SMX is full of bops. Like, Baseline Shatter is one of my favorite songs. Never Let You Go is a great one, too.
I want more Hyper Potions. They've only got one track from them, and it kind of bothers me. I want more of that.
Yeah. Oh, wait, I just realized it's the leech has changed from Noir to Ceiling Fan.
Oh, yeah.
But,
Again, all in that timing.
It really is. That MA window. Ooh, 99.
Wow.
Yo, that is height.
That was a 6 versus 8.
Yeah, just
That. Wow.
Oh my God, that is very close. Oh yeah, no, the point values is like
Shoot.
a little over 70.
Okay, so Seething Fam took both of those.
Yeah.
Sorry, we didn't update the scoreboard.
Yeah, but Ceiling Fan wins. Okay, anyways, next is Owen 2-1-3-1 versus Oral.
Yep.
They get a full warm-up because it's Owen's first match of the day.
Yep.
Yeah. So they're going to get a full warm-up because Owen has not played yet.
Owen. Oral.
Oh wait.
Recent score update.
But yeah, no, that last match was very
Please
close.
make a selection.
Yep. So, yes, as stated, this is Owen's first match. He had a bye from the quarterfinal first round. So, he will be...
Yeah. Oh. Yep. Looks like we...
Owen's got to go grab his phone so he can log in with the app.
Yep.
Because he hasn't logged into the machine yet today.
Yeah. No, that's what, yeah. And if you play on a different machine, you just cannot, yeah. Or just haven't even, or the code changes, then you can't play. So yeah.
Well, okay, that worked.
Oh,
Good.
it worked. But yeah, as I see this card draw, oh my God. What is this card draw?
That's a well, Oral used the pocket pick with Shiawase.
Shiawase. Yeah, no, which is, if you don't, yeah, the gimmick is it has a slowdown in the middle of it.
Oh, so yeah, it looks like they
Yeah.
blocked. So Owen blocked Hispanic Panic. Oral blocked Operator.
Yeah. Yeah.
Pocket pick Owen protected Megalovania, and what was left was Get Lifted.
Yeah,
So
this. So we have two gimmicky songs in the beginning, and then the last one is more of just straight MA. Yeah.
So, well,
But we're going to see what their warm-up pick is first.
yep.
Oh, he was thinking about doing Energizer. Yeah, one warm-up. Oh, I saw him just graze over Energizer. Oh my God, that would have been a very interesting warm-up.
All right. So Energizer's going to be the warm-up, and then
No, Emotion.
Emotion's going to be the warm-up.
Yeah. Sorry, I keep saying Energizer. But yeah.
So I got to blame you for this.
But yeah. Yeah, I'm not too sure about the Hard and Hard Plus versions of Emotion, but I know that the Wild is very stream heavy. So I wonder if that will come into the Hard and Hard Plus.
Well, as soon as Owen's ready, we will.
We will see.
Get into the warm-up. Oh, yeah, that would be important. Take off your necklace.
Yep. Some people are able to play with like jewelry on them, but some people are just like it's too distracting.
Me personally, I can't even play with anything in my pockets.
Oh yeah, no. Sometimes, yeah. Oh.
Oh,
But yeah. But yeah, it seems like Oral has decided to choose the easier, the hard, just regular hard.
no, he went with the hard plus.
No, I mean Oral.
Oh,
Yeah. Owen decided to go with the hard
well,
plus.
she's already played, so
Yeah, so for her, this is just like,
this is a readjust to the pad
yeah, and just
Again.
good.
moment.
And probably just have fun. But yeah.
There's some little achievement stuff related to the events here. So if there's always the potential there's something that someone might do during the warm-ups for the achievements as opposed to
Interesting.
I think one of them for SMX was play a song on multiple difficulties, so that could be
Oh.
an option that they're pursuing.
But
Jelly's not on comp right now, Senpai. My name's Audio Coaster.
my name's Dak Corriedale. You have been bamboozled.
All right, that was the warm-up. Let's get into the match.
Oh. First one, Shiawase. Not too hard of a song, but that slowdown can definitely mess you up if you are not ready for it. Or if you're just not good with slowdowns.
The really impressive thing is SMX kind of tells you the range of BPM for the songs on the speed select screen. So
Actually, pro tip for those who don't know, if you press that BPM calculator thing, you can play by your BPM instead, which is very useful.
oh yeah, I use that option.
Oh,
Yep. Yeah, we're here.
yep. And as we see, both of them are doing very well on this song right now. But again, that slowdown can change everything.
Owen competed over at Love Arcade a couple months ago back in February.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah. So he competed back in Love Arcade for a little bit?
Yep.
How did he do there?
I honestly don't remember. I just know he was one of the competitors.
No worries. But right now, he's doing very well,
Yep.
keeping his MA up. but it's still very close. And like when we still have not gone to the slowdown yet.
Here it comes.
That late could change everything.
Oh, there's the miss.
Oh, so as long as Oral does not mess up anymore, she might have a chance. But it's
Also depends on Owen's MA.
oh yeah, that too. And it seems like he will take it. But good job from both of them. Oh wow, that is so close.
That was really close.
We love close matches.
That
Yeah, 25-point difference. To put that in perspective, that is like one perfect difference. Yeah.
All right, second song.
Second song, boys, and that is Megalovania. But yeah, 25-point difference. You have to understand, that is very tight.
Very tight.
Like, that is literally like one perfect at the highest level difference.
This is a really good remix of Megalovania for a rhythm game. It's really fun.
Yeah, all the Easter eggs too as well. Like when you see all the Easter eggs, you're like, oh my god. Yeah. Oh, yeah, as you can see in the background, you can actually see that their usernames are in the background.
Oh wow, I never noticed that.
Yeah, no, like apparently this was one of the hardest songs to put into the game because of just all the Easter eggs in here.
Lead literally flipping back and forth. I've seen it like twice now.
Oh wow, I haven't even seen it. That's how fast it flips.
So, yep. Oral holding it for now.
Yeah. Oh wait, All of Human says that Call of the Wilderness also has a username feature. Again, this game has a lot of things that you do not realize until either somebody tells you or you just kind of notice. But it seems like Oral is taking the lead right now, but it's very close. This song is good though. Like
Both players maintaining full combo though.
Yep.
God. Toby Fox knows how to write a banger.
Yeah. Apparently, actually, fun fact, I think from what I know from one of the people who worked on this game, they actually picked this remix because they're like, yeah, everybody's listened to the original like 1,000 times already. Oh, and it looks like Oral whoa, that is a good score. Okay,
All
this
right.
is close. 1-1, boys.
1-1.
Girls and everybody else.
Get lifted.
Get lifted. We're actually going to tiebreaker, boys.
First one to go 1-1.
Yeah.
All the previous matches have been pretty heavily in someone's favor.
It's definitely been a sweep fest. We needed less of a sweep fest.
Yes and no. Sweep fests mean the bracket keeps moving.
Oh yeah, sweep fests are faster.
As less fun as it is to not get a full 3-song set.
Yeah. But definitely
Keeping the tournament moving is also kind of important.
that is right, but sometimes you do need a little bit of tension, like, ooh, it's close. So there shouldn't
we
go. So this doesn't have any gimmicks as far as I know. So this is just going to be pure
which
accuracy.
Owen has the edge on as far as I can tell.
Yep, but it's very early, so we'll see how far if it stays like this. This song is pretty good though. I mean, again, they know how to pick their songs.
I love lower BPM stuff like this.
Yeah.
In lower BPM stuff, every little step feels way more accentuated and like timed to the song better.
Definitely.
In my opinion, versus higher level, high BPM stuff.
Very fast stuff can definitely be like, you kind of get lost in the mute, you kind of get lost in the steps.
And we'll see plenty of that later.
Oh boy,
But,
are we going to?
Right now, the lowest division is moving on, and it's been
Oh, and it seems like Oral actually took the lead,
Arl. Yep, Arl took the lead.
but there's still a little bit of song left. Ooh, that is, whoa! That is
Another very, very tight finale.
103-point difference. Wow, she took it in the end,
Alrighty.
and it looks like Owen will be sent to losers, and Oral will continue on to winners.
Yep.
But still, close match. Like, that's what we want to see. We do want to see some epic matches. Yep. Okay, so who were we going to see?
Next match, I think, is going to be Noir versus Marley.
Okay, Noir and Marley are next. Oh, wait.
Yep. Just waiting for players to pick sides.
Yeah, but that was definitely a very tense match. Like, that lead was trading back and forth.
Owen and Pep.
Owen had to go to 2DX. 2DX.
Looks like we have some schedule conflicts.
All right, so it looks like Noir protected Bleep Bloop. Marley protected Think Thousand Thoughts.
Yep.
Rejected songs were Licky Licky and Work.
And the tiebreaker will be Seventh Element. I think these are all just the standard hard mode and not hard plus.
Marley on
Select your difficulty.
here.
So yeah.
Oh wait, this is quarterfinals.
Yeah.
My bad.
Yeah. Are these? I think these are all just the hard levels, not hard plus.
It's any song. It's the level range
Oh, okay.
more than anything.
Yeah. But these songs are very tricky, I would say. Yeah. Looks like we're going to be playing the 15. Yeah. If I were to, I guess if I were to say one thing about these two protects is that they're very tricky protects.
All right, we're going straight into it. No warm up.
Yeah. No, I don't. Yeah. And it looks like the lead has already changed 2 times. Actually, 3 times now. Yeah. But yeah, I think as I told the stream, these songs are very tricky. Like no easy rhythms, and very, very tricky in their gimmicks. Indeed, let me hit you with the bleep bloop. And it looks like the lead has changed back to Noir. But we're only just a little over halfway, so we'll see if Noir is able to hold that lead. Good song. And it looks like Noir takes the first song. Yep. So, Noir takes the first song.
Sorry, there's a lot going on today, and just everything.
Everything, everywhere, all at once.
Yep. We have literally a massive lineup of dance games going on right now. We have SMX here on the DX tab. We have 2 white tab DDRs going next to us. Pump just down a little further.
We have 2DX because why not? We need a hand game at some point.
They also can, for the first time, do it at BPL battle stream, so that's cool.
yeah.
That's over on twitch.tv/tweak62.
Oh yeah, where can people watch the SMX? Oh, sorry.
This is Jelly Flash.
Yeah. Sorry about that.
Sorry.
I forgot to actually send a stream to my friends.
All right.
Yeah. But next song, Think Thousand Thoughts. So this song is very tricky rhythmically.
It does one of my favorite things in rhythm games. Throw it in swing time.
Oh boy. We'll see if they can handle these rhythms.
1, 2. Ah, yeah. I love this sort of rhythm.
Yeah. Anything by Alvik is always going to be a tricky rhythm. This song is a good song, though, so they definitely picked the right Alvik song for this one.
What song do you want to replace
Up.
It looks like so far Noir has the lead.
Yep.
And it's and unless Noir messes up really badly somewhere, I think he might have this song. But we'll see.
They're one of the bigger leads we've seen today.
Yeah. But we'll see. I mean, yeah. This song is definitely a tricky song, so no shade to anybody who has to play this song. On the wild chart, I can't even get 99K sometimes. Ooh, but that is a very good score.
Good match, good match.
Good match, both of them. Yep. And it looks like...
Quit out, please.
Oh. And it looks like Noir moves on to loser semi.
There we go. All right.
But yeah.
All right.
Yep.
Stand by. We will be right back.
Yeah. I think they're doing card draws right now.
Yeah.
And
Are we going to winners? Yeah. If there's somebody ready, then probably winners final like me next. Okay.
okay, it seems like we're going to winners finals. Oh. Oh.
I wouldn't worry about it. I think we might be hitting the USB thing.
Yeah.
That PC is too powerful for that to be a thing.
I mean, they don't need to see my ugly
Or
face.
or it's not plugged in. Oh.
I had to do it yesterday. I just added some new device.
But yeah.
It's not funny. All right, let's not worry about that.
But yeah, this summer has definitely been a lot of tournaments have been going on.
Yeah, there's been a lot. I mean,
Yeah. Yeah, especially
B-Hop was what, 2 weeks ago?
Yeah, no, I went. Yeah, it was a very nice small tourney that that I'm definitely down to go to again. I feel like I kind of joked that since a lot of the fall tournaments got canceled and winter ones, I just kind of joked that they all got moved to the summer.
Well, we're really thankful that we've got there's a really great community that came together to make this as much of a success as it is.
Yeah. No, definitely give thanks to the community here. Give thanks to Round One for them letting us have a tournament.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And
give thanks to all our volunteers for helping this run smoothly as possible. And also thank you guys for watching.
Absolutely. All right, as I think card draws are done, we will be getting into the winners final.
Our rules player 1 and ceiling fan player 2.
Okay, so Arul's number 1. And we are going to winners final with Arul versus Ceiling Fan. Yep. Very,
Let's give it up. This is the winners final. The lowest bracket.
Woo! To make it, for lower seeds, definitely to make it to winners final is very, I guess feels very achieving.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And so
Give it your best. Select a difficulty.
there's actually some really exciting stuff for the players that advance. There's some little coins they get for actually advancing. It's not the first place medal, but it's a little trinket because
it says
every full advancement is
kind of like an award for them advancing. Like, hey, keep it up.
Here we go again with the big boss
Oh my God, big boss.
for a warm-up.
Yeah. Big Boss. So how many times has Big Boss been played?
This is number 2 on the day.
Guys, we need to somebody keep track on how many times Big Boss is played.
Yep.
Joey Saw's just dancing right behind us right now.
I am waiting for it to come up in brackets.
Professional rhythm game matches, boys. Good dancing, Jelly Flosh. Up and a look.
Yeah.
Okay, this was just going to be a short warm up. Just get them to 50K, and then they can.
As much as we hate to see a song
And so
like
early.
that cut off.
Yeah. I'm sorry. But yeah, no. Yeah, no. So the first song is My Generation. Again, there shouldn't be. I don't think there's any gimmicks in this, so this should just be a very pure MA battle. Somebody, oh my God! I just saw the chat. Somebody do Orange Justice. I want to see Joe hit the grade. I guess Big Boss does that to a person. But yeah. Baseball Alarm Clock says that Big Boss is definitely a very good warm-up song, and I can agree with that. Especially the wild chart, to get you into the drills, into the tricky rhythms, crossovers.
Ever since that song's release in SMX, it's kind of been a joke here in the Michigan community.
Yeah, no.
But it's a joke with good reason.
No, definitely.
It's got a funny, it's got the funny Big Boss by Big Boss shtick. but also
Yeah.
it's a good song.
Yeah, I think it's kind of campy, but it knows it's kind of campy. But yeah. Anyways, right now it seems
Arl-
like through the midway point, Arl is in the lead.
Well, Arl's also still holding combo.
Yeah. But combo doesn't matter as much, I
Oh
would
no,
say.
absolutely not.
Yeah. But it will affect you if you do miss too much.
It will swing a match in one direction or the other, but if you can MA it right, you can absolutely pull it close, as Ceiling Fan has.
Yeah, but I mean, Oral takes it still. Yeah. Anyways, back to big.
Still about 500-point difference.
Chat keeps talking about big bosses. Like the dance in the background video is underrated. Yeah, I think the dance was actually done mocap by DM Ashura. Yeah, and baseball alarm clocks.
I don't think you can name a super Eurobeat song that isn't overflowing with campiness. You're probably not wrong there.
Yeah, no, it's very campy, but we love it. Sometimes you need a little campy song. Anyways, next song is Elysium. Yep, and we're doing the hard plus, not hard.
17.
Yep. We're really getting to the big boy songs now. No more. Actually, we're yeah. Yep. Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Yep. So if Oral wins this song, she advances through winners.
Yep.
Which is definitely going to give a big advantage versus coming in through losers.
So the one thing about our tournament today, we've separated it into 3 divisions, lower, middle, and upper. But that's really just based on what difficulty ranges you're playing for that bracket. It still kind of flows as one big double elimination bracket.
It's like a waterfall. It's like, I think waterfall is the name of the style, I guess.
Yeah, but it's not pools.
Yeah.
So
it's like double limb waterfall style, I guess.
Yeah, I really like the format. Because
it looks like Ceiling Fan has taken the lead, but it's still close.
Yep. Oral picking up a few lates, it looks like.
Yeah, but yeah, no, definitely, we want to see double limb. Okay, Gauntlet style kind of boring sometimes.
Pools handle the crowds, but
yeah,
it's definitely a more
exciting to see double limb. Yeah. Okay, but but it looks like at this rate, I think Ceiling Fan's going to take this one. But it is very close. Oh, wow. That is
double perfect combo.
Yep.
But yeah, right there, 31-12.
Yeah, and those 7. Oh, yeah. For those who don't know, SMX also has 7 levels of perfect windows.
Yeah, it's kind of.
Yeah. So if you see like somebody gets like 12 and 13, but the guy with 13 wins, that's the reason why.
Yeah, it's obscure in not a great way sometimes.
Yeah, it also is kind of tilting to get like 1 to
absolutely one of the critical most critical points of SMX.
Definitely. And it looks like we're going to press start. This song could be very tricky.
Press start. I actually really like the easy charts for press start.
Yeah.
I've played them quite a bit. But it's kind of right up my alley. I really like chiptune style music.
Yeah, no, this is a good song. I definitely love this guy's other song too, Critical Hit, especially the wild chart, but yeah, this song can be very tricky. But yeah, right now it's still very close, so it will just really depend on who keeps their MA tighter. Oh, but it looks like the lead has changed. The lead has changed.
Yes, it has. Again.
Yep.
Those sub windows get really, really critical.
Yeah. Hey. And it could be a very big hit to your score. Up.
Ceiling fan getting an actual early judgment there.
Yeah. Yeah, no, even for lates, I still call them earlies because it's just so much easier to call them earlies for some reason. And we're about 3/4 through the song, and if Oral keeps this up, she should have this in the bag. Oh yeah, SMX does automatically.
Yeah, so
SMX does automatically highlight who is in the lead. If you can see the yellow tint, that is
yeah,
it shows.
The score number ever changes just so slightly.
Yeah. Oh yeah, as baseball alarm clock says, songs like these are trickier because they appear on easier difficulties, but then there's like there's a lot of different rhythms in there, and if you're not finding the right rhythm, then you are definitely going to get messed up. But yeah, good stuff, and it looks like Oral will be moving on through winners final.
Yep, as soon as we have a schedule conflict, so we're gonna be
we're just going to be waiting for Owen. Because
please stand by.
Yeah. But no, definitely being able to go to the next pool via winners is definitely a very big advantage. Because then you only have to lose. Then you can still have 2 losses before you can get knocked out. And it looks like
I don't know what's going on exactly.
I think 4x4 style is just taking this time to warm up. Oh wait, so Owen right now is literally playing DDR right next to the SMX.
Yep. Let me find out what's going on from our TOs. I'll report back in a minute.
Anyways, I also need to take a break, and this has been Dak Horridell coming from Spicy Jail. Don't let the cops know I'm here.
Jelly Slosh here to see if I can provide an update. I don't know why my commentary cameras work, so I'm going to try to unplug it and plug it back in real quick. See if I can provide an update. Yeah, it's not recognizing my webcam for some reason, so I will just do it without a webcam then. All right. So here's what we got right now, right? So we just finished up the winner's side. Laura took lower division completely. We are waiting on Owen 2131, who is currently playing in DDR right now. Winner of that will play Noir. And then winner of that plays Ceiling Fam, who we just saw play in the grand finals of lower bracket. So we got 3 more matches to close out the lower division. And then in the mid bracket, so on Laura's side, she plays Sheepy Chris in the mid division. Winner that plays Hamon. And then the one who advances from the loser side will play the loser of D. Match D is going to be the loser of Safari and Dandy, who I don't really have any information on. So that's probably about the bracket, about as much of an update as you could provide. But yeah, Owen is currently, I just see Owen just won their song of DDR against their opponent. Then I understand that Owen was a little bit disappointed in their first round of SMX, so they're coming in real hungry for their next rounds. This headset live if you want to use it, by the way.
Hello.
Pilot, how's it going?
I'm doing good. How
I'm
are
sure
you?
overheard my webcam is not being detected for some reason, so you can't see our pretty faces right now. It's unfortunate.
How terrible. You'll just have to look at player 2, right side camera,
Yep.
and look over the pad to the commentary desk in the back to see us.
Yep.
Hi, Twitch chat.
Yeah, but Owen just finished playing DDR, so they are now currently on the machine, putting their shoes on. I think they play different shoes between the games. I don't know who picked what side, but I'm assuming if 4x4 styles warming up, they're gonna choose to play on their side.
You get a half song warm up if you want it. You're good. You don't need a warm up? Okay.
Owen is opting not to warm up because they just finished playing DDR, so they're feeling pretty good.
Already pretty warm in that case, I'd say.
So it looks like 4x4 styles player 2. Let's go ahead and this is losers round 2. Losers
All right.
round 2.
So we're going straight into song 1, which is Energizer Hard.
Yeah, and this is a pocket pick by Owen. They are on their last lifeline. They're like, all right, I gotta pull up the pocket pick. I need to give myself a better odds of winning.
Well, the way I see it is if you're confident enough to pick something like this, which is on the upper end of the valid level range, that's a really strong pick, especially if your opponent is not as familiar or strong with the game, which could very well be the case in the lowers pool.
Yep.
So we'll see just how comfortable he can be. That machine record, I think, speaks for itself.
Yep, Owen's got the machine record right now. Just came off of a win on DDR. I talked to them a little bit earlier. They were very disappointed about the loss they had in the winter semifinal. But I told them, you know, losing is a part of the experience. My advice to people is when you lose and you still have another round to play, throw it away. Like, just reset completely. Be aware of what you did wrong, but don't let that affect your next song. You know, every set's a brand new set.
Every match is a learning experience, and as a commentator, I believe once on the League of Legends subreddit put it very so eloquently, and I take this to heart: lose is improve.
Yes.
Lose is improve. Always remember.
And then in your wins, too, there's always some sort of takeaway you can get from that, too. Which, I mean, I understand it's like just win better, but like when you rewatch VOD, you see opportunities that you give your opponent. Like if your opponent just did something differently, they could have taken that match off you, too. So you want to be aware of those things when you're reviewing your own gameplay, too.
Mm-hmm. And additionally, of course, if you're playing and you find that you did not necessarily live up to your own internal standard or expectation, you can think about that. You know, what did I execute wrong? Where did I make the mistakes? Give it some thought and work on incorporating and improving that into your game plan. So,
yeah, if that's your overall goal to like improve in tournament play. Tournament play and playing for fun or on a personal level is like very, very different. Like,
well, to be completely real, if you are playing in a tournament setting, first and foremost, I hope you're doing it because you enjoy it,
yes,
and not because you hate it or you don't like it,
yeah,
and that you find the act of improving itself to be fun and enjoyable.
Oh, can we pose? All right, going to song 1.
Our little photo op is over. It's time for Energize Your Hard. I think this is definitely on the upper end for timing for all of the hard 19s.
Yep.
It's a very good, very straightforward chart, but you got to get used to it scrolling at double speed. Really, it's like a 150 BPM song, so these are like 16ths or so. If you're not used to adjusting for that, it can be a little intimidating.
Yeah. Now, both these players do play DDR as well, so there's a lot of DDR songs that scroll at twice the BPM, but they quantize, if you convert it, it feels like 16ths.
After all, this is pretty much a sort of XP, if you will, of Legend of Max or similar songs like that. It's got the same vibe to it.
But this chart is very similar to the ITG's Hard Mode 10 that was available back in the day on ITG2.
All right, Owen has about a 2,000 point lead coming into the slowdown, and definitely knows it better than his opponent.
And just listen to the piano sounds.
Look at that, build that lead up by 5,000 points. That's chart knowledge.
And that's one thing you want to do with your pocket picks is if your opponent's not as familiar with the game, like Pilot mentioned before the match started, it's a really solid choice. But at the expense, it is relatively tiring for a 19 as well, to especially play as your first song in the set. Because if the pocket pick was second, and you played a Dream first, at least you have the capability to warm up into it. Yeah, Owen taking that one by about 5,000 points, but 4x4 style still clearing the 4-star threshold and actually had better yellow counts. So if they just clean up those early and lates and misses, they have potential.
Yeah, again, the Energizer is another very center panel heavy chart in all its iterations, and so a player who's not necessarily as experienced or familiar with the game, definitely going to trip up on that. Especially, I feel, if you're coming from DDR or ITG or any of the 4-panel games, you're used to playing very minimal on the center.
Yep.
And you don't want to do that because it's just hell this city if you do that.
Yep, or dragging earlies. Not dragging the animals, dragging. Alright, let's update the score. I'm so sorry. We're with production here. Owen's up 1-0 in this match against 4x4 Styles. Now, for someone like 4x4 Styles who's more proficient at DDR, this chart should be significantly more comfortable for them.
Especially if your forte is timing, you'll have more of an advantage on a lower level chart. We're going all the way from 19, which I believe is probably the upper end of the draw here, down to the very bottom of it.
Yep. The very bottom is 13, so 14 is just one above the lowest, but yeah. Very polarizing.
So for any astute viewers who have not yet seen it at home, you can see who is in the lead at a given point by the point total at the top of the screen, and it flashes gold depending on who's in the lead. So one thing I think is going to be worth keeping an eye on this match is seeing when any lead changes occur. It's a very close game.
Somewhere about 100 points off from each other, so maybe 1 or 2 steps, not too far off.
1 or 2 perfects or a single off judgment, and that arrangement flips. Yep, 150-ish.
Both players looking at a PFC going to the chorus of the song here.
Yeah, very much just a straight timing check right now. There's no complex patterns. I saw a couple of jackhammers in there, but nothing else really. Just basic 8th node patterns.
Oh, they were only 1 point apart at that break.
All right, lead goes back to Owen's
There's
side.
so much lead flipping right now. Like, this is going to come down to the wire.
Ooh, 4x4 style picks up an early.
That was extremely competitive right down to that last measure of the song.
Yeah, but Owen clears that 2-0.
Oh, they got the exact same yellow count too.
Yeah, so when you caught in mind that at that last pause for the outro of the song that they were 1 point off, that typically means you're only 1 or 2 perfects off, if not exactly tied, but those perfects are at different timing windows. And as a result, you can get less points on a perfect the further out of bounds it is. It is not uncommon, especially at the tightest window for a perfect and then the next one out. If you have one loose perfect versus two perfects that are exactly within the tightest range, the difference in those scores can be exactly 1 point. I have seen that so much.
Up next, we're going to have Owen and Noir. And because we were waiting for Owen from DDR, they're the ones that are going to be needed for the gauntlet, pretty much. It's playing back to back to back to back, just because we had to push their matches back until they were available.
That's the multi-tourney experience for you.
Yeah, so Noir, that's coming up. He's local to the Dallas area. I played with him quite a bit when I lived up there. He also had a lot of involvement helping us run the big deal as well. Historically, he's helped us a lot with Dance Rush, particularly. But he was just kind of floating around all over the place. Wherever you need him, he's there for you. He really likes playing full mode a lot on StepManiaX.
Doubles in this game is so much fun.
Feels really good.
If you are looking for a great doubles experience, I cannot recommend full mode enough.
Yeah, I definitely feel the experience of it has improved significantly since they added the addition of full charts into the game to give more more options for all players of different skill ranges compared to before. And same with the hard plus and easy plus charts too. Like those charts do a really good job of it, just bridging the gaps between the difficulties.
A huge shout out to the content creation team for StepManiaX for writing basically a whole other game's worth of material to put in for plus charts.
Yeah, and just being consistent with it too.
Yeah, great stuff.
It appears they need Owen and pump it up, actually. I wonder if, in our case for SMX, if there's a mid-match so we can start queuing up ahead of time, but I'm not the one running the tournament, so.
Well, why don't we, while we have some downtime, why don't we take a look at the bracket?
Yes, let's take a look.
All right, so we'll be seeing Noir and Owen.
Go ahead and just click on this and then you'll just,
Winner plays Ceiling Fam. The winner of that set goes into the mid-bracket loser side, I believe.
Yeah, interesting about your lower division is most of them, everyone that's the lower side, they're not super SMX mains, you know, like they play multiple games. Oh, they're actually coming up now.
Wonderful.
I feel like they may have just had Owen do his veto at Pump and then come back over here. The way the Pump format works is they draw sets of songs. And you veto sets of songs, not individual songs. So it's a very different strategy with your vetoing phase. And they're playing like a gauntlet format, so everyone plays the same song. Top, you get points per placement. Pilot actually just ran an online tournament this way. An automated gauntlet tournament where
Come
you
on,
get
we
points based on the
can
placement.
call it by its proper name here. The fully automatic remote tournament,
also known as FART. You might be able to describe it better than I can.
It's for those who have watched or participated in other tournaments, it's the same format that we used for hard mode at Winter Ball. I do believe that was not streamed, but it was talked about widely. I think it's a very good format, especially as that you can take some variance in how it's executed. And so I sort of implemented a program which can tally the scores for that. A huge shout out to Mr. Desktop Man for his work in providing a data endpoint for the community. It is an excellent resource to have.
And then the score browser that he's built out has been really helpful too. Like having tools like StepManiaX and that available at disposal gives you so much information. And then some of the user-made spreadsheets are really good too. You know, everyone's just got their own options for like how they want to like consolidate their data or just how they want to view it too.
I do think though for personal usage, the game's app is unmatched.
Yep. The game's app feels really good to look through. Everything's just right at your fingertips.
Everything you need, really nothing you don't. It's good. All right, right, I am seeing a pocket pick in use in this card draw that's about to get sent over to the broadcast. I think I know what it is based on the corner of the artwork I could see, but I will
Ooh,
reserve
I can't wait to see it.
until it is sent over proper.
I probably have to close OBS and turn it back on to see the commentary camera. So if we have a break A point, I will probably do that. Maybe between divisions.
I think that will be a good launching point to make that update.
All right. Looks like we have Noir and Owen on the pads now. Owen has opted to take player 1 side again. And Noir is on player 2 side. This is round 3. Hello, gamers. How's everyone doing this lovely morning or afternoon, depending on what time zone you're in? For us over here in Michigan, it is 12:44 p.m. We have 2 more matches go in the lower division. Both players hydrating.
Yep. After Owen and Noir play, winner plays Ceiling Fan, and then the winner of that set moves on to loser side of middle bracket.
And I believe they get if they would like it, they get a half-song warm-up before they can play their actual match. We need to see what the card draw is.
Let me double check. Losers, 4th place of lower bracket. So you're top 4 losers. Or lowers.
Yep. Oh, it's just getting some clarification. Where in the bracket are we? So this is top 4 of lower division. So both players are guaranteed a top 4 podium shout out.
All right, so here's the card draw. Owen has protected Emotion. I believe that is the 15?
The 15.
Yes. Noir has chosen to pocket pick Bleep Bloop, level 15.
We just saw Owen play Emotion to Heart 18 as a warm-up, and they got a 98.9, so they got a really solid score for their warm-up, and that was their first match of the day, so.
Yeah, Emotion Hard Plus is a challenging chart to time.
Yeah, it's got a lot of gallops in it too, which if you're not as well versed in gallops, which seems to give a lot of players struggling at this level.
It's got a lot of gallops, and it's got a healthy amount of lifts.
Oh, I didn't even realize that.
If I'm thinking of the same chart, which after you've perfected about 570 something of these hard charts, they start to blend together a little, but
Yeah.
I believe the 15 is a fairly straightforward, simple chart for its level, and if Owen is familiar with the song at the higher level, that's probably going to translate to timing comfortability on a lower level.
Yep. And then Bleep Bloop, Noir selection. Oh, this is the first match. They're not warming up. All right, we'll talk about that when we get there.
Yeah, again, very straightforward 8th note stuff. There was a little bit where you're playing on the upbeat rather than the downbeat at the beginning. Coming in, you know, the 1/3 of the way through, they're tied.
They're tied.
Get a little break in the middle here before, once the chorus of the song, if you will, kicks in. I believe it'll go back to that upbeat pattern.
With a lot of players at the high level, they will usually add an extra go step after the last 8th note to just keep it in quarter note timing.
Looks like you just mistimed that one syncopated step, picked up a miss in the early. It's a little rough for score coming into the final 10%.
Wow, nice hex start by Noir there. And Owen was pretty close just until that one misstep.
Yeah, the perfect count was Very,
was
very
really,
close.
really close. But as we saw in the previous matches, just because you use your protect doesn't mean that you're out. You just got to win your opponent's protect. For those of you that at this event, the Midsummer Melody, they have a bunch of achievements that we can acquire through different things that happen in the game, kind of like Xbox achievements or like PlayStation trophies.
Yeah, and they are redeemable for physical prizes, so.
And one of them is called Counterspell, which is win your opponent's protect. And we've been seeing that a lot already.
All right. Bleep bloop.
Bleep Bloop Hard 15. Another one that we're playing like the easier of the two charts, so probably a little more timing battle based here. Which is nice when you're playing a lot of matches in a row to not have to like just drain all of your energy back to back. It's a little jarring going from Emotion to this. This one's so much slower BPM wise, like stepping.
Look at that scroll speed.
And they've been trading leads consistently throughout this whole song already.
Another thing of note is on these lower charts, because score is like a function of percent, if you will, with less note density, each note is really worth more points. And so any like mistakes or errors are more amplified on these lower difficulties. So you saw at the first step, they had a difference of less than 100 points, but that's, you know, really a one perfect or even a perfect sub-window swing.
Yep. One more
Don't
stop.
step on that mine.
All right, Noir takes that one by just a little bit. But Owen getting top four finish, and you know, again, a really close yellow counts between both players. You know, only a 4 perfect difference. Picked up a bunch of lanes at the very end too, but they were just consistently flipping back and forth that whole song.
Yeah, that was close. Really could have gone any which way up until the very final node. I did see that Noir's last sender held there at the end of the song was on the later side of the perfect window.
Yes. If you need to check it somewhere else, do that and then come back for a photo. So here, once this match plays out, then there'll probably be a top 4 photo. Yeah.
Yep. So we have a photo op coming for top 4, probably, as we've done for every game that's happened so far. If y'all kept up with the Midsummer Melody Twitter, there's been a bunch of them. Could you hit quit on both of those? Thank you. Just something I like to do. I like to quit everything out, put the scores in. It'll time out. Audio Coast is just running around for us today. The GOAT.
The event volunteers have done an excellent job running the event so far, so huge thanks to everyone who is helping make it possible.
Yeah, and they're all just, everyone's just stepping up so much. You know, it's awesome having the knowledge of event organization and the back end side just spread. And the resources are available for everyone to learn too. And then a lot of us who are more experienced, like myself and MCAT and Renatalis on the DDR side, we've had a lot of growing pains that we can share. Here's what here's what happened to us. Here's how you can avoid it.
To that note, I do believe I had a brief conversation with one of the volunteer organizers last night who noted that they do not play any of the games in tournament here, but are basically just here to assist with the event.
Yep.
And has been doing a splendid job so far as I can tell. So.
And what helps too, a lot of us come from like different professions, so we have a lot of soft skills to offer in any capacity when it comes to like just helping out the events. And it's always cool, like we get to mix different ideas together and just come up with like a new super idea.
All right, card draw appears to be underway. Looking at the card draw station directly to my right.
Hey Pilot, we got a business idea here from Chan Chan. a consulting service for TOing. I have some satire I would like to say, but I'm not going to say it on broadcast.
Do you want me to say it instead?
I was going to say, don't do it. It's a lot of, but it's so rewarding at the end of the day. We see it come together. It's very stressful in the moment, though. Like doing it in real time, just like a lot of things happening. We need a megaphone because like they got a megaphone over a DDR. Yeah, we are looking at losers final. It looks like Ceiling Fam has opted for player 1 side, and Noir is on player 2.
Ooh, and I gotta say, I'm seeing a protect from Noir that's really spicy here. And that is Magic Mystery Tour, a Wild 19.
Ooh, real spicy.
For a lower level bracket, that's a pick.
It's gonna be super volatile, especially against someone like Zoo who's not as experienced with SMX. So it's really important that they're gonna have to really lock into the purple note timing that's in the song. Like triplet time, proper triplet timing.
So, for the audience at home who may not necessarily be familiar with this chart, Magic Mystery Tour Wild 19 is very gallopy.
Noir, wrong difficulty.
Drag on the screen.
Touch the screen.
They got it.
Hey guys. Hey guys, if you draw a circle, it quits faster.
Every tournament, I love sharing the strats where if you just draw a circle on the screen, you can rage quit in 0.2 seconds.
Simply
And optimized.
move your finger while you're holding. But anyway, as I was saying,
sorry.
for game 1, Magic Mystery Tour. The wild chart's very gallop heavy, and it goes on like a triplet, so it has this very swingy pattern to it. So you can see here, the yep.
And then what gets hard is when the rolls get involved too.
So you can see here, these players are picking up quite a few yellow perfects. I know many accuracy-oriented players have opinions about the song. It can be very challenging to time, especially if you're not comfortable on these gallops.
Yeah, and then I think my speculation would be getting a lot of earlys on gallops too. You're used to like 16th note gallops too, which you have to do a little bit faster, so that's probably why they're not used to spacing their steps as much.
Yep.
Ooh, that's a tricky mind to read visually.
Yeah, you have to jump it, then it kind of has you twisting and crossing over. Very challenging chart, especially when you have these gallops where a lot of it kind of drops out and it's very sparse. Like you have a single hanging triplet, or triple you have to pick up on. For a lot of these swing charts, one thing I like to keep in mind is understanding like the distance between notes, especially when the swing varies. That's how I sort of mentally compartmentalize differences in timing. And this chart has a few of those, and you can work it with a ghost step pattern and make it consistent.
Whoa!
But that's a surprising outcome right there.
That
Noir
must-
picked up a perfect full combo on this, but that was 61. Perfect.
It was just enough to cost the match there.
Yeah, right towards the end there. Wow, that's a rough protect to lose on. But I think it just goes to show you how challenging locking into a song like that can be in the tournament environment.
That also reminds me that we're probably bringing this up multiple times about the broadcast just because everyone's been watching at different times. But like we're all playing on a deluxe cap too, which we have varying levels of experience with the deluxe cabinet. So if you're used to playing on a Deda cap, which I know Noir and I used to play on in Dallas, it's a big adjustment playing to a big screen.
It'll especially be funny when we get to uppers later today, where the majority of players who are seeded into uppers by default are private setup owners who are not used to playing on this model of cabinet. That'll be fascinating. But first, let's talk about game 2 here.
Girls' night out.
Going from that extremely challenging time Wild 19 to a much more straightforward hard 16 is quite the jump in tone.
Yeah. And then some of the patterns are not too unfamiliar, like the little syncopated 16ths. This one should fit Ceiling Fan's skill set a lot more closely from what I know about them.
And Ceiling Fan is holding a little under 2,000 point lead coming into the midpoint.
Little gallops that end the little
Miss from Ceiling Fan and earlier away from Noir, another one. Still a lot of variance here. It looks like Ceiling Fan is holding on to a pretty strong lead after that segment, though.
That was definitely like the most difficult part of the song by far. Very nice performance there. Ceiling Fan being the second person to advance from mid division. Lower division.
And look at that, just on time for our scheduled start.
Yes. All right, let's get a top 4 photo with the contestants really quick. I'm going to restart the stream.
So,
Well, I'll let him do the announcements and then restart the stream.